write. So I made you a special bookmark with the thing. And there's also more if you need more to write on. And that one's over here just so that we can look back at the rules if we need to look at the rules. Okay. So, background. Only a foolhardy adventurer would embark upon such a perilous quest without first finding out as much as possible about the mountain and its treasures. Before your arrival at the foot of Firetop Mountain, you spent several days with the townsfolk of a local village some 2 days' journey from the base. Being a likeable sort of person, you found it easy to get on with the local peasants, although they told many stories about the... If your hand's in the way, I can't read. Sorry. Mysterious warlock's sanctuary. A warlock is like a kind of wizard.
Bop.
You could not feel sure that all, or indeed any, of these were based on fact. The villagers had seen many adventurers pass through on their way to the mountain, but very few ever returned. The journey ahead was extremely dangerous. That you knew for certain. Of those who returned to the village, none contemplated going back to Firetop Mountain. There seemed to be some truth to the rumour that the warlock's treasure was stored in a magnificent chest with 2 locks, and the keys to these locks were guarded by various creatures within the dungeons. The warlock himself was a sorcerer of great power. Some described him as old, others as young. Some said his power came from an enchanted deck of cards, others from silky black gloves that he wore. The entrance to the mountain was guarded by a pack of warty-faced goblins, stupid creatures, fond of their food and drink. Towards the inner chambers, the creatures become more fearsome. To reach the inner chambers, you would have to cross a river. The ferry service was regular, but the ferryman enjoyed a good barter, so you should save a gold piece for the trip. The locals also encouraged you to keep a good map of your wanderings, for without a map, you would end up hopelessly lost within the mountain. When it finally came to your day of leaving, the whole village turned out to wish you a safe journey. Tears came to the eyes of many of the women, young and old alike. You couldn't help wondering whether they were tears of sorrow shed by eyes which would never see you alive again. Your adventure awaits. May your stamina never fail. I'll turn over.
Is this the part where you have to have dice?
Oh, don't worry, I'll tell you if we need to roll the dice. But this is a cave.
What are they trying to find?
Well, you're going to find the treasure of a warlock who lives in a big mountain called Firetop Mountain. He's a baddie.
And you wouldn't get anything to do that.
Well, we'll find out. But yeah, it's not all dice rolls, it's also choosing what happens, okay? So at the end of each bit, there'll be things that you can choose to do, and you can pick which one we do. And we might die a load, but that's okay. That's just kind of how this goes. We probably won't make it on our first go. Okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, at last your 2-day hike is over. You unsheathe your sword, lay it on the ground, and sigh with relief as you lower yourself down to the mossy rocks to sit for a moment's rest. You stretch, rub your eyes, and finally look up at Firetop Mountain. The very mountain itself looks menacing. The steep face in front of you looks to have been savaged by the claws of some gargantuan beast. Sharp, rocky crags jut out at unnatural angles. At the top of the mountain, you can see the eerie red colouring, perhaps some strange vegetation which has given the mountain its name. Perhaps no one will ever know exactly what grows up there, as climbing the peak would surely be impossible. Your quest lies ahead of you. Across the clearing is a dark cave entrance. You pick up your sword, get to your feet, and consider what dangers may lie ahead of you. But with determination, you thrust the sword home into its scabbard and approach the cave. You peer into the gloom and see dark, slimy walls with pools of water on the stone floor in front of you. The air is cold and dank. You light your lantern and step warily into the blackness. Cobwebs brush your face, and you hear the scurrying of tiny feet. Rats, most likely. You set off into the cave. After a few yards, you arrive at a junction. Will you turn west or east? So which way do you want to go, west or east?
West.
Okay, so now we have to turn to number 71. 71. There is a right-hand turn to the north of the passage. Cautiously, you approach a sentry post in the corner, and you look in. You can see a strange goblin-like creature in leather armour, asleep at his post. You try to tiptoe past him. Test your luck. Okay, so how many do we have to roll to test our luck? That's battles, skill scanner, luck. Turn the thing. There we go. Sometimes to test your luck, as you'll discover. Using luck is a risky business. The way to test your luck is as follows. Roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your current luck score, you've been lucky. If you roll a higher number than your current luck score, you've been unlucky. Okay, and then we subtract one from the luck score. Okay, so you need to roll the dice twice. We'll count each one. Okay, so that's a 6. Oh, we got to roll low. 4, 6 and 4. Oh, that's equal. I think that's okay. So that's going to go down by 1. Can I have your pen, please? So now, just quickly, bob that in there. We have been lucky, though.
Please can I hold the dice?
Of course you can hold the dice. It's your dice. It's pink.
Because you're using the pen.
Yeah, it's okay. You can have the pen back now if you want it. Just put in the thing. So that we know that your luck is down to 9 now from 10.
I'll put the dice back.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. So if we're lucky that he does not wake up and remains snoring loudly, turn to 301. Well, you go backwards as well. You go backwards and forwards. That's the whole point. So you don't know how things go. So you don't spoil yourself in the story. So yes, so just checking. 301, yeah. To your left, on the west face of the passage, there is a rough-cut wooden door. You listen at the door and can hear a rasping sound, which may be some sort of creature snoring. Do you want to open the door? If so, yeah. So we can either open the door or keep going.
Open the door.
Okay, let's go to number 82. The door opens to reveal a small, smelly room. In the centre of the room is a rickety wooden table, in which stands a lit candle. Underneath the table is a small wooden box. Asleep on a straw mattress in the far corner of the room is a short, stocky creature with an ugly, warty face. The same sort of creature that you found asleep at the sentry post. He must be the guard for the night watch. You may either return to the corridor and press on northwards, or creep into the room and try to take the box without waking the creature. So we can either keep going or we can take the box.
Take the box.
Okay, we need to test our luck again. So.
You need to do it once or twice?
Twice.
Twice. Okay.
Yeah.
3?
3, that's okay. You want little numbers.
Oh, 6.
That's okay, because that's the same again. So
9.
you've succeeded. So now we need to move that 9 to 8. But yeah.
Which is a little bit smaller.
Yeah, you have to roll less than what you've got. There we go.
Why have you done the 9 like that?
Why have I done the scribbled the 9 out?
Yeah.
Because it's not 9 anymore. Now it's 8. But I wanted to... But we have to keep the thingy as it is. Oh, the rules page just fell out, but it's okay because it's kind of stuck that way now. Which is fine. So we'll put that there. Right. Anyway. If we're lucky, he does not wake up. Turn to 147.
147!
Yeah, big numbers, isn't it? That's 144, 146, 147. You leave the room and open the box in the passage. Inside, you find a single piece of gold and a small mouse, which must have been the creature's pet. You keep the coin and release the mouse, which scurries off down the passageway. Gain 2 luck points and turn to 208. So now I can scribble that out because you're now back to your full luck again. And you also have 1 gold. There we are. So 208.
It doesn't have to be a big number.
Well, it's just there's all sorts of different bits. Further up the passage along the west wall, you see another door. You listen at it, but hear nothing. If you want to try opening the door, turn to whatever page. If you want to continue, do you want to open the door? 397. We're checking every door, are we? Okay, 397. The door opens to reveal a small room with a stone floor and dirty walls. There is a stale smell in the air. In the centre of the room is a makeshift wooden table on which is standing a lit candle. Under the table is a small box. In the far corner of the room is a straw mattress. You may either open the box or leave the room.
Open the box.
Okay, 240. Something... Oh, the box is light, but something rattles within. You open the lid, and a small snake darts out to bite your wrist. We must fight the snake. Okay, so the snake has 5 skill and 2 stamina. Okay, so...
So you roll the dice.
Yeah, we'll need to roll the dice a few times. Right, I'm just going to quickly bob that there. Roll 2 dice for the creature. Add its skill score. That total is its attack strength. Roll 2 dice for yourself. Add your current skill. This is your attack strength. Whose attack strength is higher? You wounded the creature. Okay, so... One sec. So, can I have the dice? Or do you want to roll it? Okay, well first we roll for the snake. So, 2 dice for the snake.
1. Whatever.
What's that? Sorry, 1. And then 4.
4.
Yeah. So is that 1 and a 4?
4.
Okay. So that's plus 5. So he's got 10. And you have... Do you want to roll for you? You want to roll big? If you...
Yeah. 6.
6? Okay. Well, I think you've already beaten because you've got a higher skill anyway.
4.
Okay. So you have gone up to 20. Okay. Right. So if you've wounded the treasure, but from a stamina score, there you go. You already won. So yeah, there we go. Zoom, 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 zoom. So where are we? So the snake. So kill the snake. Turn to 145.
Now we get to open the treasure chest.
I think so. Let's see. The box has fallen to the ground during your fight with the snake, and out of it has fallen a bronze-coloured key with the number 99 carved into it. You may take this key with you, note it on your equipment list, and leave the room, add 1 luck point, and turn to 363. So you've got...
Where's the key?
Well, I'm going to write it down. But yeah, you found a key.
Can I draw it after you write it?
Yeah. So it's a key. And it says 99 on it. Do you want to draw it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good drawing. Right, where were we? Right, and then turn to 363. Further up the passage on the west wall, you see another similar door. You listen at the door and grimace to hear the worst singing you've ever heard in your life. Do you want to go into the room to investigate this hideous din, or walk up the passageway?
Go into the room.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's a room you've not wanted to go into yet. The door opens to reveal a small room. The room is dirty and unkempt. A straw mattress lies in one corner. In the centre of the room is a wooden table upon which a candle burns, lighting the room with its flickering flame. A small box rests on the table. Seated around the table are 2 small creatures with warty skin, dressed in leather armour. They're drinking some sort of grog, and, by the way they stagger to their feet on your arrival, you assume they're very drunk. You may either draw your sword and leap forward at them, or slam the door quickly and run up the passage.
Oh, the door quickly and then the passage.
Okay, we'll return to number 42. You eventually arrive at the end of the passage at a freeway junction. You may either turn to the west or the east.
East.
East, okay. 113. You arrive at another junction in the passage. You may either go northwards or continue eastwards.
Continue eastwards.
Okay, number 78. The passage ends at a solid wooden door with metal hinges. Listening to the door, you hear strange mutterings and the clatter of what could be pots and pans. Whatever's in there, there are several of them. Do you want to go through the door or turn back?
Turn back.
Okay, 237.
237 again.
Yeah, I think so. You move swiftly down the passage and arrive back at the junction. Turn northwards this time. And turn to 285.
285?
Yeah,
Why?
because that's what's next. Yeah, that's a little skull, isn't it?
Why?
I don't know. We're not at that bit. We're at this bit. You see a well-used door on the right-hand east side of the passageway. With your ear to the keyhole, you listen and hear a man screaming for help from inside. Will you open the door or walk on?
Open the door.
Okay, 213.
Do help him.
I hope so. The door is locked. Yeah. The door is locked. You may try to charge it down by rolling 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your skill score, the door bursts open. So, where's the dice? You have the dice. Okay, roll it twice. You want it low.
Low. 6.
6. Okay, so you need a 4 or less. What was it? Oh, that's a 2.
2.
Yeah. So there we go. Right. Okay, the door bursts open. Turn to 36.
36.
Yeah. It sends you all over the book, doesn't it? That's okay. It's fairly normal. That's how it's made. The locked door bursts open and a nauseating stench hits your nostrils. Inside the room, the floor is covered with bones, rotting vegetation, and slime. A wild-haired old man, clothed in rags, rushes at you, screaming. His beard is long and grey, and he's waving an old wooden chair leg. Is he simply insane as he appears, or has this been some kind of trap? You may either shout at him to try to calm him down, or draw your sword and attack him. Do you want to shout?
Shout at him to calm him down.
Okay. 263. 263. You shout, "You're freed, old man!" at the top of your voice. Instantly, his rantings cease. He stops dead in his tracks and sinks to the floor, weeping loudly. As he gradually composes himself, he thanks you many times. You talk with him in the hope of discovering some of the secrets of the mountain, and he begins to tell his story. Many years ago, he was an adventurer like you in search of the warlock's treasure. He was captured by the orcs and thrown into his solitary cell as a sort of pet for the creatures. You ask whether he would like to accompany you into the mountain, but he simply wants to leave and see the world again. You ask him for advice, but he says he knows little. He advises you to pay your respects to the boatman. He tells you that you must pull the right-hand lever on the wall ahead to open the iron gate at the end of the passage. He's also learned that the keys to the boathouse are guarded by a man and his dog. You shake hands, leave the room and go your separate ways. Add 1 luck, but we're already at maximum luck. Turn to 314.
But we need to roll the dice.
No, we don't. We're okay. Because you chose the right thing to do. You chose to try to calm him down instead of attacking him. So instead, he's told us that we have to pull the right-hand lever on the wall ahead to open the iron gate at the end of the passage, but also that the keys to the boathouse are guarded by a man and his dog. So we know about those now. And we might leave it there. Let's have a look. Oh. Yeah, the next one's another door. So what we'll do is we'll put your...
Please can I play with the dice while I'm in bed?
No. I think we'll keep it nearby. We'll do a little bit. But let's not play too much because it's not playtime, is it? It's bedtime and you've got school tomorrow. Yeah?
Also, please get my water bottle because I've got a cup by my side, but I don't want a cup anymore.
Oh, that's okay. Is your bottle not there?
No.
Okay, I'll go look for it. Okay? But let's get you to bed so you get comfy, yeah? Sound good? Let's not draw on this. Yeah? You're not flicky, are you? You don't draw on everything. Okay? Was that fun? You want to try doing it again another day? Maybe tomorrow?
Tomorrow. And do it a bit early.
Do it a bit early. Yeah.
And put the pen in there.
No, we're not putting the pen in there. We'll put the pen in the box.
No, I'm going to play with the box.
Yeah, but you just put the pen there, and it's not a bother, is it? See? It's just there quite happily. And then, when you're finished, you can put the book in there, and it's all together, isn't it?
And there you go. How does the book go in there? It didn't even go in there.
Well, you just put it like that, it'll be fine. Isn't it? See? As long as you don't take your bookmarks out, we've got the spot you're up to.
There's other ones with different monsters in.
There's lots and lots of other ones. It used to be a very, very popular series.
No, there's a man blue guy.
Hmm.
There's one which looks very weird. There's a one which is very strong. There's one that looks a bit like Hulk.
Yeah. One sec. These are only 12 of them, but I know for a fact there's absolutely tons. Because, you know Uncle Max?
3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, so these are 12 of them, but there's definitely more of this. This must be like a more recent printing. Well, it's definitely a more recent printing. But your Uncle Max has loads of the old ones from the 80s and 90s. And he must have like a collection of about 40.
Do you only have this one?
I only have this one, yeah. I thought it'd be a bit of a fun thing to do, but it's now a fun thing to do with you. And I think it's quite good, really, isn't it?
Yeah, but you should get more.
Well, I might do. If it turns out you quite like them, I might
I
get more.
love it.
Well, yeah, well then we might get more at some point, but I'm not going to get
Not for
it.
my birthday.
We'll see. There might be some,
What am I getting for my birthday? Am I getting a drum kit?
yeah.
Is there going to be one?
Yeah,
How big will it be when it's wrapped?
I'm not going to tell you.
Why?
Well, also because I don't know how I'm going to wrap it. But it's all sorted. Don't worry, you will have a drum kit.
But wait, you can't see them anywhere.
Well, yeah, because it wouldn't be right, would it?
Yeah.
We don't just like have your things out. I mean, I know that like
Where do you hide them?
I'm not telling you,
Why?
because then you'd know where they were. It wouldn't be hidden, would it? It wouldn't be a secret if you knew.
But I really want to know which room are they in then.
I'm not telling you.
Please.
No, because you'll go looking.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you will.
No, I
You
promise
can't.
I won't.
Cassie, I know for a fact that you cannot resist that kind of
Please,
temptation.
please tell me.
They are here.
They're in here.
Not in here, but they are here in the house here.
Where are they? In which room?
That's a secret.
No.
No, because I'm sure you can imagine it's not easy to hide a drum kit, is it? So once you know what room they're in, it won't take you very long to find them, will it?
I probably won't look for it because the drum kit will be too easy.
Yeah.
You can't hide a drum kit.
Well,
You can't hide a drum kit from me. It's too big.
well, we'll see. But either way, ow. But yeah, it came in a box, so that's how I'm gonna wrap it. Funny enough. Or well, that. Yeah, I think it would be a bit mean to like take apart all the drums and then like wrap each individual drum individually. That seems like that's a bit much. Yeah, that's a bit much, isn't it?
No.
Don't pull my beard, you Rudy. Right. Okay. You are altogether being too much. You need to go to bed. Because it's bedtime.
Water bottle.
Yes, I'll sort it out for you. But you're going to bed in the meantime. Okay? It's 8 o'clock. Definitely.
Bang! Bang! Bang!
Yes. Come on.
Bang!
Time to settle down.
Bang!
Come on.
Batman.
Yeah.
You're
Less loud.
Batman.
Yes, I know. There's Batman on the box.
Batman.
Yes, I know. You love Batman, don't you?
Batman.
Are you going to put Batman on your audio box?
Batman.
Okay, come
Yes, Mr. Batman.
I don't think you...
You're Batman.
And what?
You're a tall version of Batman.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's your
Batman suit.
There's your water bottle.
Can you get?
Come on.
It isn't that long down.
And it's full. Come on. Come on, less loud. We don't want loud. Flicky's theoretically asleep.
Oh.
I see your solution to Mummy telling you that you needed to get your toys off the floor. You know, you could have just put them in the den. Just a thought. Now you have to get in there.
In what?
You have to get into bed.
Shh.
Flip. Well, we're going to have to make some space. Right. Let's get to it.